This is one frost, huh?
Hmm.
Just yesterday. Holy cow. So tell me
Uh,
about this. What happened here?
Yesterday night we have 2 degrees about zero, and the problem was with the frost. Uh, Look, the leaves and the fruit, everything. I don't know exactly, but for me we have 80% or more. Uh, let's harvest for the next year.
And that's this is in this one vineyard. Will this be on all the vineyards, or it'll be different on
No,
the other one?
only in all in areas. The I won't explain better this why this part we have more frost. It's because we have campo, tenemos todo campo ahí, entonces.
There is in country over there. There is nothing planted, so the cold weather
Ah.
comes easily. Over there you have own trees
Uh-huh.
that protect the vines, but here there is no protection.
I see.
The Zonda wind is a wind that comes out of the eastern side of the Andes and through the Mendoza region of Argentina. It's a necessary part of the climate, but can also do a great deal of damage to the farms and the grapes, depending on when it comes and how severe it is.
This is what's left of the grape. And this is a cab. This was a cab parcel, huh?
The Zonda wind brings maritime polar air up across the Andes and into Mendoza. It brings the humidity and the rain and the snow to the side of the peak of the mountains where you have the snow caps, and you'll see the snow caps in the pictures. And then it rushes down the mountain on the eastern side. And as it's coming down the mountain, it warms, and it can go anywhere from 25 miles an hour to 125 miles an hour in the upper elevations. The Zonda wind rushes down through Mendoza. It does wind burning to the vines, and it, of course, is followed by that polar air, which can bring a frost and can destroy the plants as well as the fruit, the grapes that are on the vine. So depending on when it comes and the intensity of it, you can have a great deal of damage done to the crop. This year, our damage was probably only 30%. The only real damage was in the lower valleys. The upper valleys, Uco Valley, and even in the Salta area in Cafayette, we had negligible or very little damage. So we don't expect it to have any influence on our wines or our production for 2011.
Now here in the Uco Valley, the blooming process hasn't occurred yet. So the frost didn't have the same impact on these plants that it had on the other plants. You'll see here we have no grapes on any of the leaves, and none of the flower or pollen residual. So this field is completely safe and spared. There'll be no damage.
This vineyard it's very near from the river, and it's important we have
River stones.
river stores. Yeah, exactly, river stores, and it's important for the refraction to the grapes. Tener una mejor madurez en el interior del racimo.
In order to obtain a better inner maturity of the or ripeness of the bunches.
So the river rock reflects the light or the heat up to
Exactly.
the grapes and keeps them better, takes better care of them.
That's right.
Very good. You can actually see the river rock.
So the Zonda wind is part of the climate of Argentina, and it's important for the region. It's important for the farming and the grapes. It also is one of the reasons why the Argentine grapes are so strong and so wonderful. In order to survive in this difficult environment, the grapes have to grow a thicker skin, and they typically are a smaller grape, which means that you get a lot of juice inside and a lot of very strong flavors. And also because the grapes are growing in a mountain region, you've got this very unique mix of the minerals. It gives it the very earthy flavors that make the Argentine wines famous. Really a very robust and strong wine, not meek at all. So the Zonda wind is threatening to the farms and can destroy the grapes and destroy the fields. But it's also one of the reasons why we have such wonderful grapes in Argentina and why our wines are so highly acclaimed.